Hello everyone and welcome to the JustPhantomComics YouTube channel. With this new series, my aim is to spotlight some of the lesser known characters of the large and expansive DC universe. With over 1,000 characters in the DC universe, there are bound to be characters that are more known than others. With a handful of characters being used over and over again, I thought it would be fun to check out some of the lesser known heroes and villains. If you are a longtime fan of superheroes and comic books, you know there are multiple different incarnations and versions of a character. As such, I cannot touch upon every single incarnation or version. I will of course start at the beginning with the respective characters' first appearance and as well as the New 52 continuity that reimagined heroes and villains alike with new backstories. Before we start, if you go on to enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like as it would greatly help the channel, and maybe subscribe to become part of a non-toxic superhero community. And comment to your heart's content. With that said, let's get into today's topic. Beautiful Dreamer was created by the legendary comic book writer Jack Kirby, nicknamed The King. Mr. Kirby is responsible for the creation of the new gods commonly known as Jack Kirby's Fourth World. The most famous creations to come out of the Fourth World are Darkseid, Mr. Miracle, Big Barda, Orion, Granny Goodness, and the Female Furious, as well as a few others. Among these is Beautiful Dreamer, a human new god from the planet New Genesis led by the Highfather. Beautiful Dreamer debuted in Forever People issue 1 in March of 1971. Beautiful Dreamer is a member of the Forever People, a group of new gods from New Genesis who opposed the tyrant Darkseid on Earth. We first meet Beautiful Dreamer halfway through the Forever People issue 1 as she has been kidnapped by Darkseid at some point in time. We first meet our four youths from New Genesis: Big Bear, Mark Moonrider, Seraphon, and the racially insensitively named Wiccan the Black. Yeah. This was an unfortunate time where if you were black, all writers lost their creativity and just named you something that included the word black. But anyway, they're about to exit a boom tube to Earth in search of Beautiful Dreamer, as mentioned before. Jumping forward in time, the Mad Titan, the Tyrant, Darkseid, makes a brief appearance. The reason he has kidnapped Beautiful Dreamer is to extract the equation from her mind, or rather it won't interpret the equation. I believe this to be the very elusive anti-life equation that Darkseid is so infatuated with. But attempting and failing in getting the equation, he has no more uses for the young girl and just plans to blow her into smithereens. But she is saved by Superman? Yes, Superman makes an appearance and outshines absolutely everyone. He is in no doubt included in the issue just to sell it. I mean, this was a new series after all, but still it is a very strange inclusion. Now to the slightly less interesting New 52 version of the Forever People, Dreamer Beautiful. Yes, you heard me right. Dreamer Beautiful makes her first appearance in the New 52 in Infinity Man and the Forever People issue 1. I'm not gonna lie, this issue was so boring that I don't even want to cover it because absolutely nothing happened, and I can't believe this is the first issue that DC gave us of the Forever People. It's like they wanted the series to fail. So I'm just going to paraphrase the synopsis from dc.phantom.com. Four graduates of the Academy of Higher Conscience leave New Genesis for the very desirable Earth. The boom tube drops them off at Venice Beach, and no, Venice Beach is not actually in Venice but rather in the overused Los Angeles, California. They see Los Angeles as backwards place, but I think they're in the wrong state as California is not the south. On the other side of the world, in Sudan specifically, parademons attack under the command of Mantis. I had to read the next issue just to find out who Beautiful Dreamer actually was, because she looks nothing like the original Dreamer. I don't know what they were thinking. Aside from two panels, she doesn't look that great in my opinion. It looks like she hasn't washed her hair in months, but at least we get some information about her. It seems like Dreamer somehow suffers from PSD, potentially from the kidnapping from Darkseid, albeit I don't know, I'm just guessing here, and it seems very far-fetched as that happened in the first issue of an older series more than 40 years ago. As she is sleeping, she conjures an image of Darkseid as her boyfriend wakes her up. She utters the words, "He's still here, he shouldn't be here, but he is." I have no idea what this means or what this is about, and I have no interest to find out. What I can say is that this comic is drawn in the art style that is supposed to resemble that of Jack Kirby's. The AI in the story is called Kirby. According to Comic Vine, a verified source of very accurate and factual information rivaled by no other, the beautiful dreamer stands at a 5 foot 6 inches or at a perfect 168 centimeters. Her status is hero, civilian name, not available, occupation, adventurer, base, earth. She weighs only 135 pounds or 61.2 kilograms. Her hair color is black and her eyes are as beautiful as the ocean. Well, I just made that up, but her eyes are blue. I'll start with the modern age, where according to DC Fandom, she has a very long list of powers and abilities, which include illusion casting, which is 3D illusion creations projected into people's minds, and also pedagogy, or however you say that word. Pedagogy is simply teaching, and the term is used to describe the ability of some characters to teach a subject to another group of people. Languages, subjects, concepts all fall under the subject of study for users of pedagogy to teach, ranging from general subjects to the narrow fields. Characters that use pedagogy are usually masters of their field. Where the story of the Forever People falls short, her powers and abilities have seemed to double in the New 52 continuity. With New God Physiology, which happens when you live close to the source, I'm not going into that, her New God Physiology gives her superhuman strength, reflexes, durability, agility, speed, and stamina. As well as her modern age counterpart, she has illusion casting. Dreamer can cast illusions into people's minds, making them see things that aren't there. Dreamer can make herself look like whatever a person finds comforting. I mean, it makes sense since she refers to her own powers as dreams. Pretty cool if you ask me. As per Comic Vine, the all-knowing website, let me just read this. As a new god, she has the powers and abilities inherent to her race, including the ability to sense fluctuations in the source. She possesses a psychic ability that revolves around dreaming and appears to include precognition, illusion projection, and low-level telepathy. It is unclear to the extent to which she can access these powers while fully conscious, as she refers to all of her powers, as I said before, as dreams. It is further unclear how inherent these abilities are, as she possesses or is possessed by the anti-life equation, giving her unknown powers over reality, apparently including the power to resurrect the dead. Because of her powers, or possibly the equation, she is mentally unstable. Like her fellow teammates, she has access to the Mother Box, which allows her to teleport, and also it allows her to merge with the other Forever People to trade places with the Infinity Man, who was somehow banished from the Genesis. I'd never actually heard of Beautiful Dreamer before researching this video, but she seems like a pretty cool superhero. I like how her powers are referred to as dreams and that her powers are very unstable. I think we need more of that, especially in the movie scene. I wish studios would make series or movies based on lesser known characters, making them surge in popularity, but obviously that would be a huge financial risk that no studio would ever do. But then again, they are willing to do a Wonder Twins movie and a Blue Beetle movie, so maybe they're getting more brave. But of course it doesn't have to be specifically about the Forever People. But then again, they were very close to making a New Gods movie, with Ava DuVernay directing and Tom King writing, but of course it was scrapped because Zack Snyder used Darkseid in his Justice League movie. So she may have appeared in that New Gods movie, but we may never know because that movie is probably never gonna be made. We have now come to the end of the video, but before I go, I have this question for you. What is your favorite lesser known DC character? Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more character history of your favorite heroes that no one knows about. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.